Namaste, Creative Yogis. How's everyone doing out there? I hope you've all had a wonderful week, and in fact 2 weeks since I last spoke to you. I've been going through a little bit of a healing crisis myself, which is why I haven't been around that much. And it's been a very interesting journey, and I've kind of gained a little bit of wisdom, which I'm going to share with you from having gone through this. So one thing I sort of wanted to kind of bring our awareness to is our heart space and what that actually means. You know, what are we doing when we're working in a heart-centered way? What is all that about? So when we're talking about this beautiful heart space, we're not talking about the physical heart. We're talking about our heart chakra, which is an energetic center. And the colour that relates to this chakra is green. But we also have the higher heart, which is where unconditional love resides, and that's a pink colour. So when we're cultivating our self-love, which is what the heart chakra is all about, is working with loving ourselves and working on, really exploring that self-love. One of the key things to be aware of is that we can really channel that unconditional love for ourselves, which is a beautiful way of letting go of being judgy with ourselves and being critical and that kind of self-sabotage, all that sort of stuff. We can help release that through working with unconditional love for ourselves. But when we're dealing with the outside world, it's very important to be aware of boundaries. And so knowing when to say yes to a beautiful opportunity and know when to say no. And being clear with the people around us about what it is that we are happy to accept in their behaviour, or to do with our salary, or to do with, all sorts of things, to do with our well-being generally, and what we're not happy to accept. And then having that lovely connection to the throat chakra where we speak our truth with compassion and standing up for ourselves in the world. So there's a lot there that we can really heal ourselves by exploring through the heart chakra. And I find when we work with the heart chakra, it realigns every other chakra all the way through. Because love is what we're made of. That's our essence. That's what the yogis understand, that at our core, at our essence, we're just pure love. So when we start to see that in ourselves and work with that beautiful love for ourselves, we realign. We get back into balance. So that's what I've been working through myself for the last couple of weeks. So what I was discovering as I went in there and was meditating is that I had got really bogged down by the toxic work environments that I've been working in for the last 6 years here in Australia. They've got this thing here in Australia called the tall poppy syndrome. That's what they call it. So if you're a shiny brighty person, which is what I'm like, they just squash you. They really do, and they go for it. And that's what I've been experiencing over here, and it's really kind of been all upsetting to me. And I was thinking, what have I done wrong? And been really kind of starting to doubt myself and really getting into a right muddle with myself. But now I understand where that bullying is coming from. Is helping me to kind of navigate it better. But in the meantime, this toxicity has kind of got into me really quite deeply. And I wasn't able to clear it. I got to a point where I couldn't clear it away. So I actually went and got professional help. I went and found some beautiful healers out there. And one particular session I had was with this kinesiologist. And she went right in there, I tell you. She really found, she tracked things and found things. Apparently there was even toxicity in my lower intestine or something like that. She just figured, I don't know what she was doing. It was like magic what she was getting up to. But it really helped. I did really feel a difference. I really felt much clearer in myself. And what I realised from that freeing myself of that stuff is how much it had been getting in the way of me manifesting my dreams. Being in that high vibrational space to be able to manifest what it is that I want to bring into my life. And so I thought that was really interesting. And of course I knew that in my head, but I didn't really deeply understand that until I just went through it. That it's so important to clear this stuff away and to really raise your vibrations into that place of love. And of course we can't do that if all this other stuff is there, and it's acknowledging and processing the other stuff. So it does require a bit of delving in there and a bit of self-honesty and professional help if you need it. And I know some of you out there are going through, really challenging times, dealing with grief and we're dealing with losing jobs and losing partners and financial stress, all sorts of things are going on, and it's recognizing the impact that that is having on your nervous system, on your body, on your mind, and really dropping into that heart space and cultivating that love for yourself is really, really key to help you get through those difficult times. We don't live in a world where it's ideal. So it's recognizing that there is help to be had, and those self-care practices are key to keep that well-being going, moving forward. So the things that I recommend from what we do here is, of course, working with your journal, get it down, write it out. I found that really, really helpful. Practicing your yoga daily, of course, and really focusing on the heart chakra while you're doing your yoga practice. So back bends, beautiful, gentle back bends, opening the heart as you're doing your yoga. And working with mudras as well. I find really gentle things, incorporating mudras into your practice. So one thing you can do, a real simple thing to do, is bring one hand to the heart and extend the other arm out. And you can be lying down on your back while you're doing this. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, you just swap your hands over. Take an inhale and exhale out. Inhale, exhale down, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale through, inhale, exhale through. And you can just keep doing that for as long as you like, and you'll find that very calming and soothing, and it's helping to open the heart chakra, that particular moving meditation. And this one, where you bring the thumbs together, you're making like a bird, and that's, again, placing your hands on your heart. That's the Hridaya mudra, which is the heart mudra. So that's a nice one. So you can maybe work with that in your sun salutations or something. Incorporate this beautiful mudra. And then, of course, this one, which we do, the lotus mudra. Working with that one, and this balancing between giving and receiving. Giving and receive. And just really focus on the receive, like you're just filling your cup as you come back through. I think that's just such a beautiful little gesture to work with, and just really slowing it down and working with your breath. So give those things a go, and every little bit helps, I find. But it really, at the end of the day, it's about honouring ourselves and giving ourselves what we need. And at the end of the day, that's what helps us to find our way back to that beautiful love. It's just gorgeous stuff. Alright, so let's choose a card for you today. See what's going to come up for you. So, what do the creative yogis need to know right now? What do the creative yogis need to know? Let's choose a card. Every new day I see flourishing evidence of the seeds I sowed yesterday. Every new day I see flourishing evidence of the seeds I sowed yesterday. I like that one. I think I'm going to put that up in a post. I don't think we've ever had that one before. But yes, definitely, of course. Everything. It's about honouring that journey, that process, that gentle process of unfolding to manifesting your dreams, and just clearing away what no longer serves us. I think that's a big thing about this month. All right, so I hope that's helped you out there. My thoughts and my heart goes with you wherever you are at the moment. I'm aware of some of your stories, but not all of you. But I do know that tough times are ahead for a lot of us at the moment. Alright, so Namaste, creative yogis.